Hey guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team, and this is episode 26. We're almost done with this game, guys. We're reaching the last few floors before we face Rayquaza. It's pretty grand, isn't it? I'm actually kind of glad this is done. It's been so long. I'm sorry that I've been doing so much stuff, but regardless, we're going to the game itself. So we have the last few floors to get to get to floor 25. It's about 13, 14 floors, counting that one we just went on. This last half is probably the hardest last half of a first part I have gone through before. It's really crazy. And I believe when I was running through it, I saw something I haven't seen this game before. It's not a really big deal, but still. Something small and minor, but nonetheless, kind of annoying. It kind of had me a little derailed, but then it kind of motivated me. But then he's gonna level up, and he's gonna learn a new move called Sweet Scent. I have no need for this move. It's a status type move. I believe it lowers evasion, and I really don't need it at this point of the game. It'd be a nice move to have, but I have some spots for it. All those are the one healing move I have, which is a Leech Seed, or the other moves I have, which are moves, whether physical or attacks, or whatever. And here we have a Soul Rock. As I mentioned before, it's related to the Hoenn games with Soul Rock and Lunatone. Nothing new here. And also another new old friend. He's new, but he's old. Our friend Ledium. I like Ledium. He's not a great Pokemon, but I like him. He's been a Pokemon I like. I love Altaria. It always struck me as weird, as the only one that doesn't look like a dragon, per se. The other ones, they do. She doesn't. So, I always find it interesting to use her with Safeguard and all that stuff. Because when you're a kid, you don't know the moves to use. So I used her with all those dumb little moves that she had. Like, all the same with Destiny Bond, all that stuff. We're making actually pretty good headway. I believe I'm low on my power points, but I don't want to use them all because I kind of want to live through these matches. So I'm trying to conserve because my main Link moves, I want to keep those. So I'm trying to get to the next part without them, using all my items as much as possible. It's a bit risky, but I think it'll pay off because I want to save my few items I have left for the last part of this game. I still have 9 levels to go after I get to the checkpoint. It's gonna be a treacherous life of my life. Treacherous life of my life. Anyways, we're really close to the exit, I believe. Or not. I was wrong. I don't have a problem with taking these link boxes. Just in case I do run out of these moves and I have my max elixir, I'll use that and I'll relink the moves. That's not really much of a problem I have. I can do that, I just don't want to. In the worst case scenario, I'll do it, but I'll try not to. Anyway, these dungeons, they get worse as you go up. It's so extensive and it's so easy to get lost, because, I don't know. But I'll tell you my little secret I have. You might have not noticed it, but if you've kind of been watching a bit, I always follow where the Pokemon come from, because most of the time, more than not, it leads me to the exit or around the exit. So sometimes I'll be going one way and I'll completely directionalize towards any magic spot, because I usually think that leads to the exit because I think that's where the monsters are coming from. It might just be me or the tech that I use, but it really helps in this game for me, and I'm glad I kind of used it, even if it's a bit gimmicky. It's alright. And I'm glad to be out this hill, because the last time I played this, I went all the way around. You know, practice running through this, pretty much. That's not fun. It's fine if it's not like all that stuff hitting you, but the hail takes 5 damage every few steps, and that's just really irritating. It just builds up. Nonsense, irritating. Hopefully I don't have to do that again. I think that's the last hail floor for this part that I've seen. I don't remember any others. Hopefully there is no others on on the last 9 floors. We're kind of coming to the last part of this little place, and it's actually getting really easy. Being level 25, I want to gain a few more levels before I go all the way up. That would be really helpful, but I think I'm not. I might get like 1 level or 2 levels at the most. And from what I read, it's advised to be in the 30s. I never knew, because you know when you're never on level for that. Nope, you just go straight in. I'm gonna try to go straight in as possible, and we'll see how that goes. And here we come, a new Pokemon across them is the evolution of our friend Dusclops. My bad, his name is Dusclops, and the evolution of Duskull. I finally remembered the name of the evolution. It was Dusknoir. I don't know why I didn't remember that. That's kind of something I will remember, because I did love the Sinnoh series. But he's not much more difficult. Still has a decently low HP for an evolution. At least for fighting him, it's pretty easy. We're seeing a lot of evolved types in this last little part. And you kind of know, maybe, that we haven't seen a lot of them. That's pretty interesting, huh? We've seen a lot of unevolved types. We haven't really evolved ourselves, even though we've probably hit the level where we'd be about to evolve into Venusaur. So level 16 is when you evolve to your second form in the starter types. And then level 32 to 36, one of those two, but it depends on what kind of type Pokemon you have. I believe one evolves at 32 or something like that, and the other one evolves at, all the other ones evolve at 36. That's alright. And I believe that we will come across at some time in this a Scizor. I believe. I'm not sure, I kind of might have missed it just a few seconds ago because I was kind of going a little head first. Well, here we go, Scizor. Perfect timing. But Scizor, evolved from a Scyther, I have a love-hate relationship with this Pokemon. I love this Pokemon and I have it on my competitive team, but then otherwise I hate it because it's just so annoying. Because its moveset is pretty versatile for what it has. And I am a grass type and it is a bug type, so regardless, whatever. Altario's move, Sing. All those kind of sleep moves are probably the most irritating moves you'll come across in this game. Sometimes I wish they never existed, because I hate when Hypnosis is used on me. It's just as bad as Confusion. All irritating moves. Well, we're coming across the level of this dungeon, which gave me a lot of anger. And when I came across here, I went to the left first, and I came across, would you be surprised, my first monster house in this whole game. You would think I might have seen more, because from what I read up later, that they all come across starting at upper floors, apparently. So I was kind of surprised. We have a Flygon right here, and also, I know this is like I'm breaking a broken record, but I really love Flygon too. I know it seems like, oh, be quiet, you're just blabbing your mouth, but I really do. I remember going through the desert part before you get to Flannery, sometime before that, and I really enjoyed having him through the Trapinch, the Brava, and Flygon stages of his life. One of my favorite Pokemon. Even if it's not the best Dragon type, it's still a great OU powerhouse. But anyway, back to monster houses for a quick second. You want to be careful with them, because the one I experienced had Venomoth, Aerodactyl. Really weird, huh? And Scizor, and a Duskull. Maybe. A Duskull, Dusclops. It was pretty annoying, and I died. Really bad. Not a good sight. But anyway, we have a Tropius. Tropius is a weird type because it's grass and flying. And you know that grass is weak to flying, so that's kind of a weird coupling. I don't know. So, I remember seeing that one in the Fortree City. I think I had one. I never really used it, but I had one. Weird Pokemon for sure. And for some reason, our Duskull is being very derpy, and it's all on the field. That's what I hate about this game sometimes, that they can just phase and go in a random direction, completely away from where you even are going. They don't even come back to you. And that can cause them to get into fights, and then they'll waste the Reviver Seed that you have because they'll die. Because you can't get their back, and it's just irritating. Speaking of irritating, we have a Venomoth. This thing is a band resistant if you're a grass type, because it has Silver Wind. And Silver Wind, it's like on half my HP. Luckily, Bulbasaur isn't too frail, so he could take the hit. But I know quite a few Pokemon probably kind of chose, and they wouldn't have died. So I'm very glad about that. I wanted to attack him, so I'm gonna just try to throw some items at him really quickly. I just want him to die, because I don't think he can hit me. He has no moves that he can hit me with. This might seem like a pansy strategy. It's strategic withdrawal and assault. It's taught by Kahim. Yeah, and I combined his last and first name. Kenichi Shirahama. Kind of off topic, but who knows? Might need one day. Trying to get from Monster House. Well, we are at the last 3 floors of the first part. Come in a circle right there. Little dumb old me. Because I would be the one that would do that. Let's try to round this little thing up. Pretty amazing. 2 floors. Sometimes I get so excited when I'm getting so close to my destination. We have a new weather. You might have seen it a while ago, but it's sunny. Now sunny will boost the power of sunny weather will boost the power of fire moves, and will shorten the amount it takes to load a solar beam to 1 turn. Pretty cool. I don't use it that much, but I like some teams. Some teams are nice. But I get a suspenseful feeling when I get close to an exit. Because you know you're almost done. It's like I'm about to persevere. Your exit is right there. We are so close. The last enemy. Can we do it? We need 1 more hit on him and he's dead. And we have done it, guys. We have defeated the first 25 levels of this game. I'm proud of us. So I'm gonna end this episode here, and next time we're gonna tackle the last few floors and take on our biggest adversary yet, Rayquaza. So if you have anything to say to me, tell me in the comments below, and peace.